Hi everybody, and welcome to Twisted Gaming. I'm your host Patrick, and with me as always is Mike, the mana-slinging Kelly. Hello. This episode, we did Guildgate themed decks. Now if you catched our last episode, you would saw that each one of us picked a Guildgate to build our deck off of. So in a minute, you're going to hear us explaining what guilds we got, what decks we built, and who our commanders were. So stay tuned.
Hi and welcome. With me here today is Wes, and today we're going to talk about the decks that we built for our guild gates. Now, I built an IZZET deck built around Brutaclad. Now, the point of Brutaclad is just to make tokens, make them into other scarier tokens, and swing face.
I made a DIMIR deck with Sig River Cutthroat as the commander, and basically it's small weenie unblockables that basically swing face, draw me a bunch of cards, and just outvalue my opponents.
So, my deck for this build was Fire Song and Sunspeaker. I got BOROS. So my idea was to put a bunch of damage spells that will not only do damage to my opponent's creatures and everybody else's stuff, but gain me a bunch of life. And with that, I just dominate the game.
The deck I built was AZORIUS. Lavinia Azorius Renegade to be precise, and I decided to take it a little step further and not only just build blue-white, but only blue-white. So every card in my deck was blue and white mana cost, as well as there was a sub-theme of Azorius is the police of their planes, so I decided to just follow that theme. And everything has to do with that. Try to control the board, but it didn't kind of work out that way. But, yeah. Go ahead and watch. Find out.
Yeah. See how his deck works out. See how everybody else is. And we'll see you guys next time.
Land for turn, herb board. Everybody has swamps.
Yeah.
Okay, I am not playing swamps. So.
Of course you're not. I'm the only one playing swamps.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want swamps. Cascade buffs. Either taps for colorless, or if I pay a red or blue into it, it either adds 2 blue, a blue and red, or 2 red. Cool. Draw. And I will play Myriad Landscape. Go. Plains. Go.
And return Dreadship Reef. It is can tap for a colorless, and I can tap and pay 1 to put a storage counter on it, and then I can pay 1 and remove X storage counters and add X mana in any combination of blue or black. And then I will tap Herboard and Dreadship to put a storage counter, and then pass.
Okay. Go. Upkeep, draw. Oh, look! And his land. Go ahead. His land is my land. His land is your land.
Go ahead.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Another storage counter. And then I will discard Jinkataxia.
Yikes.
And you may go.
Keep draw. I'll play a mountain.
No, he's playing mountains.
One of my mountains will go into the Cascade Bluffs to add 2 blue.
2 blue and 1 red.
I'll play Calfee, Beloved of the Sea.
What does he do?
Her power is equal to her devotion, which is 2 right now, and creatures and enchantments I control have spell
spells your opponents cast that target this permanent costs one more to cast. And that's it.
Go.
Super good at this.
Lightning strike it. I take the 3.
Okay. I guess so.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, thank God.
Sorry, Kelpie.
I will tap a blue, a colorless, and a black for Thassa, God of the Sea. It is a 5/5 indestructible god. As long as my devotion to blue is less than 5, it's not a creature, which it's not. Getting above keep scry 1, and then I can pay a blue and 1 to make target creature unblockable.
Interesting.
And then I will pass.
Untap, keep, draw. We'll go ahead and play a mountain. Tap 4 to play a Thron Dynamo. I'll tap that for 3 to play Command Sphere. Crack Myriad. Search for 2 planes. And I am done. Draw. Lavinia. Casting my commander.
What does he do?
Each opponent can cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. And also, whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell instead.
Alright, my turn.
Because following the theme of Azorius Cluestone. Yes.
I got to keep draw. Land for turn. 4 mana. For Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
Cute.
She is. Why not?
So, look at that ramp.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Wrong dice.
We're plus her to 5 to exile the top card of my library. I may cast it this turn if I don't. Each of you guys will take 2. I will not be casting it. So you guys take 2.
I was like, if you cast it, it just gets countered.
No, I still pay mana cost.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like card draw for red. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's an impulsive draw. Untap, upkeep. Oh, upkeep. Scry 1.
I knew you had an upkeep trigger.
I actually want that at the bottom. Draw. No, thank you, Jesus. And then let's go ahead and play 1 and 1 for Invisible Stalker.
Yeah, 1/1 unblockable.
Yep, 1/1 hexproof unblockable. And then let's go ahead and pay 1 more into my Dreadship Brief.
Okay.
And then you may go.
Untap. No upkeep trigger, so I will draw. We'll play a Temple of the False God.
Temples. Oh no.
Tap for blue. And 3. And wash out blue. Return all permanents of the color.
I don't have any blue spells, so I'm okay with this.
I was like, my commander costs 2, so I don't care. And I will play my commander.
Hey, what did your commander do?
Creature tokens I control have haste, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, I create a 2/1 blue mirror artifact creature token. Then I may choose a token I control. If I do, each other other token I control becomes a copy of that token. I will go to combat. Create a 2/1 DIMIR. And I will swing at Chandra for 2.
Oh no, you hit Chandra for 2.
Yes. Upkeep. Draw.
His land is your land.
Let's put Lavinia back out. Hey, look, she's back out.
Yeah.
Because we're all about the Azorius, and this over here is Senate Guild Mage, which says white and then tap it for gain 2 life, or blue and tap it, draw a card, and then discard a card.
Yeah.
And after that, I will pass.
Alright,
Nice.
So looting and life gains.
draw land for turn. 5 mana for Glorybringer. Flying, haste, and when it attacks, I can exert it. When I do, deals 4 damage to a non-dragon creature an opponent controls. Move to combat. Declare him attacking. I will be exerting him. 4 damage to your commander, Devin.
Who's he attacking?
He's attacking Devin as well. We're attacking my poor Chandra.
Your poor Chandra. Whatever. She did nothing.
I know, right? She did absolutely nothing to deserve that. And then I'm going to plus her to 4 to exile the top card of my library and may cast it this turn. Oh, look, I'm not. Each of my opponents will take 2. And with that, I am done. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay. Tap. No upkeep triggers.
Fortunately not.
Drop. Nice.
I forgot his god was a
black because just how the color looks.
So he was like, no upkeep trigger. I'm like, yeah, you do. Oh, wait a second, you don't.
Sorry.
Oh, I could care less. I'd much rather you wash out now than later. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. Slippery Scoundrel.
You slippery scoundrel, you.
And then let's go ahead and pay 1 into my Dreadship Wreath.
Again, yay!
And then pass. 6.
Untap. No upkeep trigger, so I will draw. Go ahead. One for blue, 1 for red, 1 for colorless to play Sakili.
What does he do?
Her +1 is scry 1 and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Her -2 is create a token that's a copy of a target artifact or creature I control, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. That token gains haste, exile it at the beginning of the next end step. And then its -7 is search your library for up to 3 artifact cards with different names and put them onto the battlefield and shuffle my library. I'm going to be +1 to scry and deal 1 damage to each opponent. Lay that on top. And bounce.
Untap. Keep. Draw. 2. For Elite Guild Mage. Which does. When it enters the battlefield, gain 3 life and draw a card. Card.
Gain you 3 life.
And then.
I don't like this getting close to my life total.
Blue and white. Play Nyambi, Esteemed Speaker, bouncing Elite Guard Mage to my hand.
Nice.
Gaining 4 life.
What does she say?
She says, when she enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain life equal to that creature's CMC. She also has colorless white-blue, tap, discard legendary card, draw 2 cards. That's never going to come into play. Unless somebody bounces a little bit in my hand. And I'll pass.
Alright, untap, remove my exert counter. Draw for turn. Play in a mountain. Why not? Tapping 6.
Ooh.
Play my commander.
Hey, look, another
Fire, Song, and Sun Speaker. So now red instant spells and sorceries I control. I cast. Have lifelink. White spells that gain me white instants or sorceries. You cause you to gain life. Fire and Song Speaker deals 3 damage to target creature or player.
And I believe that's been rather than say any target.
Nope.
Nope.
Plus Chandra to 5. Exiling the top card of my library. Oh look, I'm not casting it. 2 damage to everyone. And I'll pass.
Tap. No upkeep. Draw. So Lavinia's on the board, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. No cheats.
Yeah, it's not cheating. You just can't cast things.
You can cheat things that say can't be countered.
True. Get right on that.
Well, you can't cast spells.
Okay, so I'm going to use. I could just use itself. Yeah, I'll just use itself. So I will use itself to pay for removing the 4 counters. And then I'll add 1 to that for 5 mana total.
Okay.
For Gas Lord of Fugue.
Which does.
It is a 4/4 unblockable spirit avatar. Whenever Gas Lord of Fugue deals combat damage to a player, that player reveals his or her hand. Choose a card from it. That player removes that card from the game.
And how much mana does it cost?
5.
He has 5 lands.
I have 5 lands.
Would you like to respond? No. I will. Because it's fun. And this is what Azorius does. Bounce it to your hand. Return target spell to its owner's hand so it never even touches the battlefield.
I fail to comply.
And then I will pay 3 to put Thassa back in.
Yay, Thassa's back there. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright, Devin, go ahead.
Untap. Oh, upkeep trigger, so I'll just draw. Oh, play a land.
Yep. People do that.
That is true. Blue. 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind. Can't do it. Plus deal 1 damage to each opponent. You already did.
And that's what you did bounce into my hand, right? Okay.
You get it back.
You,
I gotta build up again.
Yes, you got 5 lands.
keeping top, Devin?
Yeah, I'm putting it on top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Tap draw. 8. Hey, look, his commander.
It's countered.
No. It's CMC.
Oh.
He's got 6 lands.
Combat. I create a mirror.
You do.
Would you like them to become copies of that mirror?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd love them to be copies of that mirror.
Alright.
Would you like to attack? Untap. Upkeep, no triggers. Draw. This one. You have a what?
4/6.
You have a 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
2/1/1 and a 4/4.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this because it's fun.
3 mana for.
Play High Alert. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So it weakens the zombie, and creatures I control can attack as though they didn't have a defender. Nice. I'm the best at this game, guys.
Awesome sauce.
Anything else?
4 mana. Play Elite Guard Mage again, gaining 3 life. And draw the card. Life return. Go.
Alright, awesome. Untap.
You are the
Keep,
best
we
at this
get to draw a card. Land for turn.
Actually, no,
We're going to go to combat.
I didn't see it says you control.
Not exerting, just swinging my 4/4 at Devin.
Not Split Walker.
No, not split.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. Main phase, second main phase, we will plus Chandra for her mana, so I have 2 red mana. One, two, three. To cast Hour of Devastation. Deductible. Until end of turn, Hour of Devastation deals 5 damage to each creature in each non-nickel bolus planeswalker.
In response, sorry, I should actually wait.
No responses.
No responses.
Draw a card and discard a card. That is my only response.
Alright. So 5 damage to everything. How many creatures got hit?
1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 6, 7,
because Thassa is not a creature, so I only had 1 hit.
Creatures
Eight.
on our sides.
8, 9, 10. 10 times 5 is 50. Right? 10. I gain that much life. He does die. Chandra does go down to 1. Oh. 2 more. 2. And then after that's done, 4 mana for Opportunist Dragon. When Opportunist Dragon enters the battlefield, target human or artifact an opponent controls. For as long as the Opportunist Dragon remains on the battlefield, you gain control of that permanent. It loses all abilities, and it can't attack or block. I will take your
Dynamo.
Dynamo. It is now a paperweight on my field.
I didn't
Sad
play the
days.
artifact in my hand.
Sad days.
With that, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I think I gained enough life, right?
I don't think so.
No, I don't. Not yet.
Untap, upkeep trigger.
Oh wait, you don't. It loses all abilities.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sad days.
Like I said, it just becomes a glorified paperweight.
Yeah.
Put that at the bottom.
Everybody gets a fresh start. We're bored. Board wipes.
Mine is your creature.
Draw.
I lost one.
Yes. You kept Sunsphere.
Yes. Because he's a 6 toughness.
Such a good card.
Oh, we're devastation.
What's in graveyards?
Many things.
Glory Bringer, Hour of Devastation, and Lightning Strike.
Do you need to know the whole graveyard or just?
Nah, not for you so much. Yeah. Bajuka bug you. I need the land.
Alright.
Okay, let's see here. Let's start this all over again. Storage counter on my reef.
Lavinia's not out. You can cast things at will. Really nifty.
Yeah, somebody has some blue open.
Alright.
And then let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3 for Ever Watching Threshold.
So whenever he gets attacked, he draws a card.
Yep.
That it?
And then I am done.
Untap. Okay. Draw. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ultravar Hellkite. Whenever a dragon I control attacks, I create a 6/6 red dragon creature token with fly. It is a 6/6.
So what I'm hearing is me and Wes are about to sit here and watch a bunch of dragons just beat the ever-living snot out of each other. Gotcha.
Yep. Is that it?
Yeah. Then tell us more what happens. We'll untap all of my lovely mana. I will draw.
Ooh. Fun stuff.
It'll be fun later. 4 mana for Well of Lost Dreams. And then I shall pass.
I think Sakili went.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Alright. What does that do?
It's whenever I gain life,
Oh, you pay X.
I pay X.
Draw that many cards.
Yeah, where X is equal to or less than.
Untap. Upkeep and nothing. Draw for turn. Sure, why not? We will play a land. We will plus Chandra to 2. We'll exile the top card of my library. I may cast it this turn. Yeah, why not? 1 and 2. So playing the Immortal Shaman. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land that isn't an mana ability, Immortal Shaman deals 1 damage to that player. For 3 and 2 red, I can give him +3/+3 and menace until end of turn.
In response to you casting that, I'm going to tap a white and a blue and crack my Azorius Bluestone.
Sure.
Draw a card. I don't want to take the damage.
It deals how much damage?
1 whole
One
point of
whole
damage.
damage.
Okay.
1 whole point of lovely damage to something.
So no more storage counters.
That is correct.
Ouch.
It just says if you attack,
Yeah.
I get to draw a card.
Let's go ahead and move to combat, I think. Why not at this point? No, just my 4/4. We'll come at Mike since he has a lot of life over here.
4/4?
That's a 4/6, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'll take 4 commander damage.
Yeah.
It's that one? Yep.
Yeah.
and then I'm done.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll leave that there. And then draw it. And a blue for Vortex. So I can pay a blue and colorless, and creatures can't attack unless they can. Their controller pays whatever the X is per creature. And then 1, 2, 3 for quite a spike. And then I'm done.
Okay. Untap. Draw. A 1 for a Soul Ring. To play Saheeli, Sublime Artificer. I will use its -2 to target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition. So Command Sphere is going to be a copy of Utra. Okay. So the turn on. I'm going to go to combat. Swing both of them. One's going at Chandra, and the other one's coming at you.
Okay.
When attack triggers? Yep. When attack triggers for both, I get a 6/6.
And I draw a card.
Against 2 dragons. 2 per, because they're both dragons.
Oh, it does not say another. I'm sorry. You are correct.
So I have 4 6/6s.
Okay then.
Alright, so that's done. I will be blocking with my Opportunist Dragon.
Cool.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, so that dies. You take that back. And yeah.
What is Saheeli at now?
Saheeli is at 3.
Are you done after that, sir?
That I am.
I should untap before drawing. That's funny. Yeah, we're doing it.
Do it. Be a man. Man it up.
6 mana.
Okay.
For the only board wipe in my deck. Time wipe.
We'll go ahead and tap 4.
Taking 1.
Yep. To cast Rewind. Counter target spell and untap 4 lands.
Okay. Are you taking 1? Your creature?
It's a mana ability.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. And with that, I'm done.
Alright, untap. Draw for turn. And we will plus Chandra to hole 3 to exile the top card of my library. I may cast it this turn.
I get a servo.
Question is, do I want to cast it? 1, 2, 3, 4 mana to cast this. I discard my hand. And I draw that many plus 1. So 1, 2, 3. I gain 3 life. And since a white instant or sorcery gain means life, I get to deal 3 damage to a target player or creature. Devin, go ahead and take 3 for making a bunch of dragons.
I will take 3. Because I overpaid for this,
4 mana for Chanja, Novice Pyromancer. I will minus her down to 4 for. Do I want to do that or do I want to go up to 6?
those 2 chakras did the same thing.
Yeah, they both have. Well, this one's a plus ability, this is a negative ability. Yeah, we'll minus her 4 for the 2 mana. And 1. Just so I can do it. Spit Flame on him. 4 damage.
Okay.
I gain 4 more life. And I'm done.
Okay.
Untap.
I'm at 105.
I thought you were going to kill it.
No. If I had more mana, I would have.
Land return. One, 2. We'll finally get around to casting my commander.
Hey, look at that. He casts his commander, which does.
It is a 1/3 Merfolk Rogue, and at end of turn, any turn, if an opponent lost 3 or more life this turn, I can draw a card.
Nice.
And incidentally, my devotion is now high enough that Thas is now a creature.
Cool. She's not the biggest on the board by far.
Doesn't need to be. And I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Three, 4 mana geode, which gives me a servo. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
8, 9, 10. Cast my commander.
Jesus, 10 to cast that commander again.
Super good.
Yeah.
I will -2 Sakili to make Command Sphere a copy of Ultra Var Hellkite. I will go to combat.
And in response to you going to combat, you have to pay 4 mana per creature to attack. I spent 5 mana. 5 mana. One of which is blue. You have to spend 4 mana per creature to attack.
Okay. Well, I will create my mirror. And then my 2 servos and my mirror will become 6/6 dragons. That also becomes a 6/6 dragon. It's not a token. Isn't it a token? No, it becomes a copy of another target. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and the copy is only until end of turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so make some more dragon tokens.
Yep, 3 more dragons. I have 7 6/6s. And combat. And pass. Untap.
Yeah.
And upkeep. No triggers. Draw. Land for turn. 2, 4, 6 for Azorius Skyguard. Flying first strike 3/3. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-0.
Oh no, my shaman is now at 0/3.
5 6s. And I will pass.
Alright, I get to untap. I have nothing to do with upkeep at this
Commander's
point.
now at 0/3.
I will draw for turn. Play a land. Why not? 1, 2, 3. For Gutter Snipe.
Gutter, snipe.
We're plus Chandra to 4 to exile the top card of my library. Unfortunately, I can't cast it, so everybody takes 2.
Okay.
With that, I will plus Chandra, the Novice Pyromancer, to give my elementals I don't control +2/+0 to end of turn.
You don't control?
I don't control any elementals.
He doesn't have any
Oh,
elementals.
you meant.
I meant it as a
Yeah.
sarcastic remark. Alright, I am done. Go ahead, Mike.
I was really confused. I was like, that's a terrible Chandra.
That is, she's
Should somebody playing Omnath? Yes, congratulations, you just got buffer.
Untap, upkeep, I scry. I don't need that. I should have done this earlier. One, two, three. I will equip quite a spike onto Awesome. What?
Ever mana counts? Yes.
Yes.
You can only count it once, though.
Yes.
Basically, counting
Oh, Mike, by the way, you take 1 because you activated the ability of an artifact.
Oh yeah, that's fine. And then I will pay 2 to make Thoughts unblockable.
Who's losing half their life? Is it going to be the 21, the 36, the 105?
I can deal with him anytime.
Alright,
You're-
so no blockers, any responses? Nope. Nope.
Just because I'm at 105 life don't mean anything, Michael.
So take 5 and then take half of what's left.
You're at 8.
And it is rounded up.
There's no
me
need
help
to
you with
round
that.
because it's half of 16.
That it?
Yes.
Untap. A future. Draw. Go to combat and create a mirror.
In response to you going to combat, I will tap Dreadship Brief for 1 mana to pay into itself, to remove that for a blue, and then add 1 colorless. So you have to pay 1 per creature that you're attacking with.
Okay. Any flyers?
Nope.
Four. Oh. Finish my combat. Turn them all into a dragon. 8 dragons. This.
3,
There's 4.
4 mana.
Creatures are attacking. Yep. 4 of the dragons are attacking Michael in the air.
You're attacking me, so I draw a card.
And then die.
And then die.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is not dead. It's only 20 damage.
They're 6/6s.
They're
They're
1.
5 6s.
Oh, yeah.
You're at 3 life.
Alright.
Creatures
No,
are
no, no.
You only attack the 4.
I know.
He creates 4.
Oh, that's right. It's
Whenever
whenever
a dragon you control attacks.
Alright.
After that,
Yep.
I will untap, I will keep, and then I will draw. Okay.
Anything good?
Moving on.
Tapping a lot of blue mana there. And some white.
I was gonna say it's some white.
I couldn't see the white. Your hand was in the way.
Archon of the Triumvirate.
Yep.
Whenever it attacks, detain up to 2 target non-land permanents your opponents control. Until my next turn, those permanents can't attack, block, or use their activated abilities.
Okay.
What are your targets, sir?
So when it attacks,
Oh.
it cannot attack.
He's a little dizzy right now.
Oh, it'd be mean to just kill Wes off like that. I will pass.
Alright, my
Oh,
turn.
wait, do you have any flyers?
No.
Actually, I lied then. Punch that Chandra for 3. Moving on. Go ahead.
Untap.
found
Okay,
attack.
draw. I will plus this Chandra to 2 now.
You don't want to minus it?
No. You can't minus it. And exile the top card of my library. I may cast it this turn. Sure, why not? I will level you to cast this.
Oh, look. You can now exile someone's graveyard.
I will play a land for turn, Evolving Wilds. Because
We'll get more lanes.
yeah. Why not? I go get more planes with this. I will plus this Chandra to 6 to give my elementals I don't really control +2/+7 until end turn. And I'm done. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. That's not going to do me any good.
It's not going to save your life in other words. It's not a board wipe.
Oh, I'm not trying to save my life.
I'm gonna tap and crack Loving Warehouse to go fetch that planes.
You fetch that planes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's my planes.
It's 1 mana short.
Isn't that how you normally play?
Isn't that the fact of just playing Magic? Are we always 1 mana short? You just save all your mana and make them pay like $1 billion to kill you.
2 for Sword of the Animist.
Or you're going to do like 60 damage in 1 attack against me. Or bring him to 1.
And then see.
That would be fun. That would be 2. Never mind.
Be 1.
Well, if he equips the sword.
Yeah, if he equips the sword, it'll be 1.
Sword 2. You look hurt.
And then I will swing with Thassa. You. Okay, it dies. Doesn't matter. I get my land trigger, which is what I wanted. Tapped. And then I am done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Draw. I'll play 3 to cast Borzeka Relic. Has Ascend. I'm pretty sure I have more than 10 permanents. Has
Just
add
maybe.
1 colorless and sacrifice it. You may gain 3 life and draw a card. Activate this only if you have City's Blessing.
Which I'm assuming you do.
I have City's Blessing.
Like he's got 10 permanents just in those tokens.
And 12. On cast, I also make a servo. I will go ahead and sacrifice it. I take 2, I believe, because it's not a mana ability.
You take 1.
I take 1.
Go to 7.
Draw a card.
That would have been funny if we brought him to 1. He just bleh, sacrificing an artifact.
I will go to combat.
Pay 2 per creature.
2 per.
Creature.
You can totally kill me if you want.
tap that soul ring to kill him.
First, I will create the mirror, and my mirror and servo will all become dragons. Now,
How many dragons are swinging?
okay, 3.
1.5 can attack.
Right, yeah, that's right.
4.
4.
So 2 can attack.
2 will attack.
Alright. 2 flying coming at you.
Okay.
Now he does.
Drawing a
After
card.
I draw a card.
And then
I
you're
also
dead.
get 2 dragons.
That's funny. If I hadn't paid that,
Untap. Keep. Draw. Teferi. Time Raveler.
Which does.
Each opponent cannot, as just a basic ability it has, each opponent cannot cast spells, or can cast spells only anytime they could cast a sorcery. +1 until end of turn, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash return. And -3, return 1 target artifact, creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand.
Response? No, I do not. Devin, do you have any response?
I would not be able to play instances if I needed to.
The only time you can cast an instant is
During
during
your
your main phases.
Do you wish to do anything about that?
Go ahead. Cast.
Cancel. Hindering light, no.
On cast, though, I do get a servo.
You do.
Is that it, Mike?
Land for turn. I will +1 to fairy. So I may now, until my next turn, I may cast sorceries as though they had flash. Actually, no. I'll just -3 instead. Return up to 1 target artifact, creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand. Let's return.
Roots are glad. Can you tell which one's my commander?
I will pass it.
Upkeep, I have nothing. I will draw the card for turn.
Now I have to use punch to fairy. 1 creature. A 1/1. That's servo.
I will plus Chandra to 3 to exile the top card of my library. I may cast it this turn. I think I will cast it this turn. It's another Planeswalker. So my opponents can't gain life. And I can -2 create 2 little 1/1 devils. With whenever this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Point out, I think this will be funnier. 1, 2, 3. Sweltering Suns. On cast, you each take 2 because of Gutter Snipe. And then it says Sweltering Suns deals 3 damage to each creature.
By servo.
Well, since it's going on the stack, I'm going to sack this to exile your graveyard.
Okay.
And then 3 damage. How many creatures this guy hit?
Oh, yeah.
14, 15.
Okay.
Yeah. I will plus this Chandra.
Gain 1 life. These are 2 creatures.
That's why.
Yeah, you counted them.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, yeah. I counted on
19.
will minus her by 2 to do 2 damage to Devin.
Okay. Burn him to death. Lightning bolt. My turn.
No, because I'm going to minus this by 2 as well to create 2 little 1/1 devil tokens.
When they die,
I get to ping anything for 1.
anything for 1. Yep. What happened? Does
Five.
it die, right?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure it dies, not leaves battlefield.
No, it dies.
Done.
Yes, I'm done. You may go, Devin.
Untap. No upkeep triggers.
He swings out at you. You're still
Draw.
above the 2 of us combined. And that's with every single creature. 15 6/6s swinging.
Swing at me, Devin.
15 6/6s.
Devin, swing, bada swing, bada swing. And a miss.
Yeah, you're still more than double us, I might add. Not just higher than us. It's only like 90 damage.
Yeah,
He swings out at you. I'm assuming that's what he's going to do.
I'm assuming 2, but I don't know. I'm waiting to find out.
Yes.
Three. Right.
He can always attack you, too.
He could. I don't know why he would do that. I'm literally doing nothing.
Hey, maybe that's why he doesn't trust you.
Whatever. Like I said, if he swung out at you, you would still be at like 80 life.
I know.
There's 90 damage on the board.
2 blue and 1 to cast Jace Cunning Castaway.
Okay.
On cast, I make a servo.
Yep.
I will -2 to create an illusion.
Ooh, an illusion, yeah.
If he creates enough tokens, he might be able to get you below starting life.
Maybe. Let's do
You have to do 132 damage to get you below starting.
currently sitting.
I'm assuming he's going to cast Brutish Land.
Well, yes. That's what I'm waiting to see.
6 for Brutaclad.
Are you paying the red into that thing to make the blue?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, you're good.
You good? Huh? Blue bad lands.
Alright. Combat to make my mirror.
Turning everything into more.
More dragons.
More dragons.
3 more dragons. You now have 19 dragons. Go to combat, I'm assuming.
Yep. Go to combat.
All at me?
Yep.
So 120 damage.
And I get.
So you get 20 dragons.
Yeah, 20 dragons.
So what am I at? What? Sorry, to how much?
120, so you're at 51.
Sorry guys, it's gonna take me a minute to get down to 51.
After damage is dealt, do you have any responses? Before end of combat.
No.
Okay. After damage is dealt, I will restore the piece, returning to your hand all creatures that dealt combat damage this turn.
So you lost 20, gained 20, and then you lose him as well.
Well, he goes to his hand.
Yeah. Only keeps 20. Get it.
That was awesome.
Restore the peace, Michael.
I did.
Restore the
I did.
peace.
I mean, I'm going to ignore the fact that there's still an army of dragons on the field.
It's okay. He won't be there next turn.
Are you done?
kill you on my turn.
I'm afraid.
I don't have to do anything. I had 2 planeswalkers that would kill you. That's why I don't know why he didn't attack Chandra.
Because that one does 2 damage.
And she does 2 damage. No, she does 2, and she does 2.
Okay, so they both do 2.
That's why I don't know why he didn't attack my
Sphinx of
planeswalkers.
Improv, in order to target it, you have to pay 2.
Oh.
I forgot about the Chandra.
I will +1 to fairy.
Ooh, so you can cast instances as
I can cast instances.
sorceries.
Oh yeah.
As though they have flash.
And then I will play land for turn.
That it?
0 cards in hand.
My turn?
Yes.
Untap. Keep a draw. I will -2 this Chandra to do 2 damage to Devin.
Okay.
Putting him at 1. We will plus this Chandra to 4 to exile the top card of my library. It is a good card, but I'm not going to cast it. I need to kill Devin. And I'll play a land for turn.
So we're both an empty hand top decking. Okay.
Yes, this is how we're going to play Magic from now on.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Okay. I
Swing.
block 1.
Alright, he'll die. He'll still ping you for 1.
Okay.
So you took 2, because there was 2 of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are you done after that?
No, I'm going to put this to 1.
Okay.
And make 2 more. And I am
Done after that?
done after that, Michael. It's your turn. Swing at me for Chandra.
This Chandra.
For how much?
4.
Okay, so you kill this Chandra.
She finally dies. Well done. And then I will pass.
My turn. I will untap. I will draw for turn.
That's why I wasn't worried about his life. I was literally going to take him from wherever he was. Give him 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mana for Chandra's Incinerator.
What does she do again?
This spell costs X less, where X is the total non-combat damage dealt to your opponent's this turn. She's a 6/6 with trample. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to your opponent, Chandra Incinerator deals that much damage to target creature or planeswalker that opponent controls.
Okay.
Move to combat.
Okay.
Swinging 3/1/1s at you.
So if I block,
I can ping something for 1.
I'll take 3.
I figured.
Well, because that would kill it. Because it would block, take 1.
What's this
You would take 3. Because you would block,
Deal 1.
deal 1,
It's
ping,
still
it dies,
deal 1 more.
and then this would kill it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes, I could, in theory, stack it all up that way. I don't know
untap
why I
creature.
would, but yes. Would you pay 3 to tap with?
Paid 4.
4.
Tap target creature.
Oh. Oh, that's why it was tapped anyways.
Yeah. I could have done that before.
Well, yes, I just didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to plus her to 3.
What does she do on plus?
My elementals get +2, +0 until end of turn.
The whole
So
elementals.
then-
So it's now an 8/6.
Oh yeah, that is.
I have an elemental
He
now,
actually has an elemental back.
and I am done. Okay. Pass the turn to Mike.
Always forget about the Chandras.
They do their job.
+1 to fairy.
Yes.
Go to combat.
Yes.
Swing at the other Chandra.
You kill the other Chandra.
Post combat main phase. I'll tap 5 and cast Sky Hussar, untapping Sphinx of Improv.
What?
When he enters the battlefield, untap all creatures you control.
Oh. Yeah, you're right on that.
And then he has a forecast, which is during upkeep I may do something, but it's irrelevant because
You have no cards.
yeah, well that and
He's a what?
he is a 4/3 as well.
Alright, cool. My turn?
Yes, I will pass after that.
Alright, I'm tapping these lovely dudes, drawing a card for turn. Sure, why not? 1, 2 white, and a red for my
Feather
they're
redeemed.
So whenever you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature you control, I may exile that card, instead of putting it into my graveyard or reserves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of your next end step.
Yep. There.
Alright, go to combat.
Any of that coming at the ferry?
Yeah, my commander's coming into ferry.
I'll block 2 of the 1/1s.
2 of the 1/1s are blocked.
Yep. I will be taking 7, so let me just do that real quick.
Yeah.
Now death triggers.
This will deal 1 to you.
Okay.
This one will deal 1 to you as well. And then for the non-combat damage, 1 here and 1 here. Killing that one off. And then Teferi's dead.
Yes. Ferry dies a horrible death.
Wasn't that the thing that requires the pay to?
Only for spells,
Oh, okay.
not abilities. And he has.
I have mana for days.
Yeah.
So I am done. Mike, you may go.
I will upkeep. I will draw.
He's gaining life.
I will gain a life.
You can't. Opponents can't gain life.
Damn it. Sorry.
Gotta
Go to
look.
combat.
Sure.
Why not? I'll continue on to kill your planeswalker train.
I will block with my flyer. 3/4.
Oh, they both die. Okay.
Yes. Is that it?
Yes.
My turn.
Oh yeah, because yours is 4/3 and his
This is 3/4. Untapping. I will draw for turn.
Trade.
Move to combat.
Okay.
11.
Okay. In response,
Sure.
I'll untap that guy.
Thank you.
I'll untap that guy.
Thank you.
Oh wait, sorry. Let me do this correctly. I'll untap that guy.
It's fine.
How much am
11.
I taking? 11? Okay.
Mike, you're still taking the
Yeah.
second main phase, I will play a land.
I was like, I have 12 mana. I'm doing nothing with it. Okay.
Go ahead, Michael.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's game? Alright.